All right, basses. I'm going to be walking you guys through your music for Ships of Ireland. Now, before we get started, if you have not already, I did a video going over how to play and count notes and rhythms in 6/8 time. So if you need a refresher on how to do that, or you don't know that you've ever even learned it, go watch that. Once you feel pretty comfortable and confident you can play in 6/8 time, then come back. So first things first, when we get started, always check our key signature and time signature. Um, we are in D minor, which means have F natural and C natural are our two big changes. So make sure we're not playing F sharp or C sharp. And then I know it's kind of hard to see, but I mean you can clearly see down here. We have one flat and it's B flat. So make sure that there's going to be a lot of half position notes we've got to worry about. So keep that in mind. B flat, no C sharp, no F sharp. So we're pizzicato here at the start. I know it's marked 90 to 100 for the dotted quarter note. That's these guys here. For learning, I've got us down to just 65 here. So these are your dotted quarter notes. So plucking along, we're thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, D, A, D, A, all the way through here. Right, we're going a little under tempo because there's a couple of tricky notes and rhythms later on that we definitely want to be practicing it under tempo before we crank it up to the tempo it says for us to do. Measure 6, watch out the D changes to C. Remember that's C natural, so don't play pinky on the A string. Make sure we're playing C natural to G, back to D, A, D, C, D, D. And that's all there is for the first 10 measures. Once we hit measure 11, we're changing from pizzicato to arco now, and we play exactly what we just played for the first 10 measures, but now we're playing it with our bows instead, making sure you give a nice full bow for every single note. Again, don't play C sharp, make sure we're still following the key signature, playing C natural. And then we hit measure 19, go back to pizzicato again, D, B, flat, right? So make sure that we are in half position here. You probably want to go ahead and shift to half position while you've got all these open Ds here so you're not like losing any sound. Half position, B flat, go ahead and stay in half position, A, pinky, C, because we're in half position. C natural is going to be played with our pinky and not our second finger. C natural, D, B flat, A, C natural. All right. All right, in measure 23, this is where our part starts getting a little bit more interesting. We're switching back over to arco. We were pizzicato the last bit at 19 we were playing. Now we are arco with our bows again, and we've got a pretty interesting rhythm for the next 4 measures, or realistically 3. But we have quarter, eighth quarter, eighth quarter, eighth quarter, eighth. Now this is a rhythm that is very common and very popular in pieces that are in 6/8 time, especially pieces that are kind of an Irish background, like it's literally in the name of the song. But if we think so, in 6/8 time, eighth notes are what's getting the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 eighth notes equals 1 quarter note. So really, we're playing these guys for 2 counts each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is how we would count those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if we've got a metronome going with that, which is what we should be doing, the quarter notes are going to be what's landing on the clicks. You can clearly see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pop, pop, click, da, da, and so on and so forth. The other trick you want to make sure you're doing here to be playing all of this right, you want to be using just as much up bow as your down bow, because what gets a little complicated here is all of the long notes, these quarter notes, are going to be our down bows, and all of the eighth notes are like the quick beats. 3 and 6 are the up bows. So if we're doing bigger down bows than we're doing up bows, we're going to run out of bow and we're not going to be able to play it well. So make sure we're doing just as much up bows we are down bow. And then when we hit measure 25, A, G, F natural, E, it's really the same bowing pattern because these first two are slurred. And remember, if you slur two eighth notes, it's bowing is like the same way as like you playing a quarter note. So down, up, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slur. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And once you've got it down, it should sound like this. All right, okay, so if you're done with those 4 measures, those are the trickier parts of the piece. We're at 27. We should be doing pretty good right now. When we start 27, an important thing to remember our key signature, B flat, so make sure we're playing a second finger, if not like half position or something here. So B flat, A, B flat, A, D, more B flat, so really make sure we're following the key signature, otherwise you're missing a lot of notes. D, B flat, A, C, natural, right? D, A, D, D. 36, we go back to pizzicato, and 36 is exactly the same. These next 10 measures here are the same as the 10 measures you had at the beginning, pretty much. So just make sure you're following that. If you've got the beginning, you've got this down, and you're good to go for there. 43 now. So 43, when we get to 43, we're arco again. We've got dotted half notes. Now remember, we have 6 beats in a measure, and there are 6 eighth notes or 6 beats in a dotted half note. So these are basically what like our whole notes of 6/8 time. So each one of these is going to last the full measure. D 2 3 4 5 6. D 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. C natural 4 5 6. So on and so forth. Just make sure you don't run out of bow on these. Make sure we play C natural, and you're really not going to have any trouble with anything all the way up to 53. Okay, 53. First things first, it does say we are going to be playing slightly slower while we're under tempo anyway, like I told you before. So the regular tempo for this is the dotted quarter note equals 90 to 100 beats, and we've been playing at, move my picture here, we've been playing at 65. So we're a little under tempo still. So really this tempo change here at 53 doesn't matter all too much. It doesn't matter all too much because we're playing everything slower anyway. Make sure we're just counting carefully, because the most important thing to be careful of at 53 is counting the rests. So we play on beats 1, 2, 3, and then we have a rest here, and it's a dotted quarter rest, which is something we've never seen really before in our music, most of us. But if we think in terms of like a quarter note and a quarter rest are the same, they're both one beat. Same thing, a dotted quarter note and a dotted quarter rest are equal. So this is play 2, 3, rest 5, 6, rest for 6 counts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, play 2, 3, rest 5, 6, rest 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, play 2, 3, so on and so forth. You get the idea. 61. It gets a little trickier again. Pizzicato. We were playing arco, we're pizzicato again. And we're back to that quarter, eighth quarter, eighth quarter rhythm that we had back here for 2 measures at 23 and 24. If you had it down there, you're not really gonna have any trouble here at 61. The notes are a little bit easier to play. Just make sure we're landing all of those quarter notes. Here's our 65 beats per minute. All the quarter notes land on the click. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It changes to C natural here for 2 measures. Back to D. Just watch out in 67. We have D, D, C, C, D, D, D. Don't let the C that changes on beat 4 throw you off there. And this, if you're still unsure how this goes, this will sound like this. Okay, hopefully we didn't have too much trouble with that. We've got 2 measures of rest here. And then we're still pizzicato. It's in parentheses just to kind of remind you we were pizzicato at 61. We're still pizzicato at 61 or at 71. Again, we've got the quarter, eighth that you were doing here. Still pizzicato. Nothing's different except we are playing F natural, right? So make sure we're not on our tape. Remember, the tape is F sharp. We want to be in half position playing all of these Fs through here. F natural, all through here. F natural, C natural, D, D. Make sure we're playing the right key signature. 77, we've got 2 more measures of rest. And then when we get to 79, after we've rested, these measures are exactly the same as these 4 measures. The only difference here is, 1, we're now arco, and 2, the dynamic is piano. So we want to make sure we're playing these very softly, and if you can do that, it's good to go. 85, final stretch, tempo 1. Tempo 1 means go back to like the original tempo that the song was in. That was that 90 to 100, which again, we're still under tempo right now, working on notes and rhythms. We don't really worry or care about that right now. Once you start like working it up to that the marked tempo, then you can start caring about kind of these little tempo changes, especially since it's only slightly slower. Slightly slower means go like 10, maybe 15 beats per minute slower. It's not like super noticeable. But anyway, next 10 measures, same as the 10 measures you had at the beginning. You've done this already. And then you hit 93. Make sure we're playing nice and loud, fortissimo, accented, so really give it your all on all these notes. D2, 3, 4, 5, 6, D2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Some more Ds and C naturals. It measure 98. A couple things going on. Retard and a fermata. So the violins and violas, whoever has the melody here, will kind of be slowing down a little bit, and they'll end on a fermata. We're just playing a fermata note anyway, so we're just going to hold it throughout the whole measure. Then we come back in at 99. A tempo means back to the regular tempo. And then we just play it out to the end. Okay, now if you've got any questions, I didn't cover anything as well as you would like, remember you can always email me, leave a comment in Google Classroom. I will answer the best I can. Don't forget, you can also stop by during my office hours. I leave that open Zoom meeting from 1 to 2. If that doesn't work, say, hey, I still really want to meet face-to-face. Is there another time? I'm basically free all day, and you're not bothering me at all. Yeah, so if you need help, just let me know. I will do my best. Stay safe. Hope to see you guys soon, which I guess soon now is August, so not terribly soon, but it's what we got to do. All right. Stay safe, guys.